Good morning, students. Today, this is the lecture in class 11th in poetry section. Very good morning to each and everyone. I have already sent the text of the poem. Please open it, look it. If you have the books, then open the poem. The Voice of the Rain, composed by the famous American poet Walt Whitman. Before going through the theme, ideas, concept of the poem, let us have a glance upon the poet. Walt Whitman is one of the distinguished poets in America. He is particularly famous for democracy, a democratic poet in American country. Leaves of the Grass is a famous poetry collection composed by Walt Whitman. This poem has also been taken from the same collection, The Leaves of the Grass. He has composed poems on various subjects, almost on every subject. He is the spokesman of democracy in America. This is the poem, The Voice of the Rain. What is the theme of the poem, Voice of the Rain? I think everybody like rain. When it rains, we enjoy. And so many works that can be done only by the rain, not by the human being. We are progressing in the field of science, but still, what rain can do, we can't. That's why the importance of rain is very important in our life, on this whole earth, in the whole universe. The theme of the poem is that this poem actually is a conversation between poet and rain. Poetry is the work of imagination. And Walt Whitman imagines that he is speaking to rain face to face. He asks several questions to the rain and then it replies. So, this is the conversation between poet and the rain. It looks very beautiful when it rains. And Walt Whitman imagines that rain can speak. Whenever it rains, it is telling something to us. It is appealing to our senses. It is trying to be alive. This is the theme of the poem, The Voice of the Rain. What is the role of the rain? What does it do? How does it takes its form? This is the main theme of the poetry. Firstly, what is rain? You look at the textbook. In the textbook, the poet asks, "And who art thou?" Said, "I to the soft falling shower." The poet asks a question to the rain that who are you? Who art thou means are. That is the poetic word, and thou means you. So who are you? This is the question that is being asked by the poet to the rain, that who are you? Which is strange to tell, gave me an answer as here translated. And the poet was very surprised that when he asked a question to the rain, it replied to him. And that's why it was very strange. The poet seems that the rain is alive and it is replying to him. This is very strange. This is the work of imagination. And from this line to the last, except the last two lines, the rain is the speaker in the poem, and that is the personification. when personification नॉन लिविंग को लिविंग कंसीडर कर लेना, that is the figure of speech, poetic device, that is personification. I am the poem of earth, said the voice of the rain. Eternal I rise, impalpable, out of the land and the bottomless sea, upward to heaven, whence vaguely formed, altogether changed and yet the same. This is the reply of the poem. This is the reply of the rain. So what does the rain says? Rain says that I am the poem of the earth. Poem means rain is the most beautiful thing of the earth. It beautifies the whole universe. It beautifies the whole earth. It is equally important for living or non-living things. Water is very important, and rain is the ultimate source of water. For plants, for animals, for human beings, for agriculture, and so on. That's why the rain is the most beautiful creation of the God upon the earth. And how does the rain takes birth? Look at the line. It rages out of the land and sea, takes the shape of clouds, and ultimately comes down on the earth. So first, what is the source of rain? That is the bottomless sea. So samudra hai, oceans hai, mahasagar hai. This is the source of rain. This is the cyclic movement. In scientific theories, you have already studied this thing, that what is the cyclic movement of the rain. So the rain rages out. The rain takes its birth from the bottomless sea, from the land, from the oceans, and then it takes the shape of clouds into the sky. So this is the cyclic movement. This is the birth of the rain, we can see. And then finally it comes down on the earth to beautify the whole globe. This is the reply of the poem, and it is very strange when the poet listens to it. I descend to let the droughts, autumns, dust layers of the globe, and all dating them without me but seeds only, latent, unborn, and forever by day and night I gave back life to my own origin. Finally, the rain tells its works. Look here. Rain descends on droughts. सूखा पड़ा हुआ है, water is not available. So how can we remove? This is the work of the rain. Descends means comes down. When it comes down on the earth, the ponds, the rivers, the brooks, the lakes, the oceans, all are filled with the water of the rain. This is the work of the rain. On droughts, जो सूखा पड़ा हुआ है उसको जो है रेन खत्म कर देती है, जिसमें when it comes down on the earth, so water can be seen everywhere, and the living things, the non-living things, the animals who were suffering without water, they get it. Second thing, tiny particles of dust. There is lots of pollution in our environment. It often happens that when it rains continuously 2 or 3 days, and when it stops, we can see the mountains clearly. We can see the beauty of the forest. We can see the clear environment, the clear sky. How it happens? Because the pollution, the layer of dust, when it rains, the layer of dust also removed, and the whole atmosphere, the whole temperature, beauty seems to be splendid. This is the very and most significant work of the rain, which can be done only by the rain. We cannot remove the dust of environment by our own hands or by pouring water down. It only happens by the rain. Source of life. This is the third most important work of the rain, that rain is the source of life for each and everyone. For humans, for animals, for plants, for everything. It is the source of life. Seed, that is a line dead seed. Without the rain, only the seed. Seed means बीज. सूखा हुआ है, उसको हम जमीन में डालते हैं. पौधा कब निकलता है उसमें से? जब उसको पानी मिलता है. So when it rains, then the seed can be a tree, can give birth another plants. This is the importance of the rain. And this is the reply of the rain to the poet Walt Whitman. That's why Walt Whitman says that it is very strange when rain replies to him, and rain tells its cyclic movement, rain tells its works, rain tells its significance, and make pure and beautify it. So in this way, the rain made the whole environment pure, the rain beautify the whole environment, the rain gives life to each and everyone, the rain removes the dust of particles from the atmosphere. Works of rain. This is the voice of rain, this is the internal voice of rain. It is both destructive as well. But here the poet is only telling the benefits of the rain, that how it is beneficial to us. He is not discussing about the destructive nature of rain. It is also the reason of flood. For song, issuing from the birthplace after fulfillment, wandering, wrecked or unwrecked, daily with love returns. And last two lines are in the brackets because these lines have been composed by the poet. This whole poem is composed by Walt Whitman, but the speaker is the poet. And finally, when the rain fulfills the requirement of everyone, when the rain makes the environment clean, when the rain beautifies the whole earth, it returns, it again takes the same cyclic movement, it rages out of the land and sea, takes the shape of clouds. This is the cyclic movement that is continuously going on. So this is the whole poem, the voice of the rain, composed by Walt Whitman. Text has also been sent to you by me now this video. Listen it very carefully, then I will give some questions and extract to be solved. Thank you very much. If you have any kind of doubt, anything that cannot be understood by you, you can call me or text me on my number. Thank you very much.